rock, roller, skating. There's only one nation, no debating. Mix the funk with the silver and black vibes. Rocking the two.
What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Raider Nation podcast. Today is going to be a great show, guys. We got something cooking for you guys. But first of all, let's welcome my boy Cheeto Linus. What's up, my boy?
What up, big dog? I'm ready. I'm excited. Finally.
Raider Nation, we are just days away to start this fucking Raider season. But let's jump right in it, man. Before we get into this Raider game, the Vikings Raiders, which it was a pretty fucking weird ending with the with the timeouts and shit. But besides that, we had the honor to be in one of the training camps, and I want to get your take, Cheeto, of how'd you feel? First of all, being on your first training camp, I believe. You gone to some before?
I've gone
right?
to one in Vegas,
But this one was the Costa Mesa one.
Yeah.
How'd you feel there, and your expectations with training camp?
You know what? It was cool. You know, first of all, I was glad we were blessed to be able to go. Not everybody got to go, so having the opportunity to go to Costa Mesa was pretty dope. I know it was a little different when we got there. You were like, "Oh man, this is kind of boring," but I like to see the behind the scenes. Because you hear a lot of people talk about, "Oh, the quarterbacks look horrible and the defense is good and this and that." Like being there to be in person was great. The one thing that I loved was the love that the Raider people there showed us that day. We were supposed to be in the benches. They put us up in the front.
Right.
We got to meet Max Crosby. The players came over. So it was a great experience as a Raider fan. Like, I loved it. I got to meet some of the radio personalities that I follow. I got to meet Hondo. I got to meet Q. We got to kick it there. So to me, it was a great experience just being able to do that in Costa Mesa. And I hope they come back. But from what I'm hearing, they won't. Yeah. Because of the block that the Chargers and the Rams put on everything. Yeah. They couldn't do it as big, but I thought it was really cool. We got to see that amazing catch, and I didn't even know we were in the background in the video till you told me.
Yeah, I think overall training camp, it was good for the Raider players who were able to leave Las Vegas, leave their families, and have that camaraderie with each other, and just the whole AP, the whole vibe they did. I think that's gonna mean a lot when the season starts and moving forward, just because. They're staying in the same hotel. They're going out to dinner together. Yeah. They're basically just living together. You know what I mean? Especially ending training camp at the beach, and you see all the smiles and everything. Like that's a brotherhood right there. That's a family right there. That's what you need. Chemistry on a team, and I'm excited to see that. Regarding training camp, I think everyone we wanted to, is the whole everyone still to this day. Like who the fuck's our quarterback? You know what I mean? Like that's the main thing. Minchew, Aiden O'Connell, Minchew. We've heard about our defense throughout the whole training camp. It was nothing about how good our defense is, but our offense was just left in the dark. So that was the only issue I had, and I wanted to see personally what was going on with our offense, just that they're on training camp. And I did see a lot of I want to say maybe confusion with the second string when Gardner Minshew was there, because he was with the second string and he was like playing sloppy that day. And come Saturday versus the Vikings, it's totally different,
right?
You know what I mean? So it was like you never know what happened, but I know that you're a numbers guy. You were able to see everything. Just let me know how you regarding training camp. What were you able to see? What takes you saw with the defense, with the offense, special teams?
Yeah, when we were at training camp, I did notice the same thing you did. Minshew was off that day. We're like, what the hell? He's the one that's supposed to be better. He wasn't doing that good. O'Connell looked good. Yeah. He looked a lot thyner, a lot more fit. What I was impressed with was our defense, the way they were communicating with each other, the way they were talking to each other, the plays they were making, how hyped they were. Yeah. They seemed to be the one with like the most hype, the most energy out there on the field. And I think when I saw the game on Saturday and I saw both quarterbacks play, I was shocked because they actually both looked good on Saturday to me. So what we saw in training camp was not the way you would see them play.
Yeah, I think, enough talking about our defense. We know we have a solid defense, and kudos to them. Jack Jones is ridiculous right now.
Yeah, he is.
And he's proven to be just one of the top defenders. He's out there on a mission. Max Crosby, we saw him on training camp. It was just ridiculous how many sacks he had. It was just like crazy. Yeah. But, Aiden O'Connell plays the part, looks the part as a quarterback. He's tall.
He is.
He looks like a damn quarterback.
Yeah, he does.
Minchew looks like he's high as fuck and shit, and he's just like, yeah, give me the ball, dude. I'll throw the ball, just go there, bro. Like that's the type of shit I see from Minchew.
He does.
But he's like he's gritty, bro. Like that's the thing. In training camp, it was very difficult to see that, But the thing I want to see, and it's going to come down to this Saturday against the Cowboys. What quarterback is going to take the leap on being a leader?
Right.
You don't see it on these dudes, man.
Right.
And I think that's what AP is really demanding to see, like who's going to take that leader role to like snap a finger on the dude and be like, hey, bro, like you really not talking shit, but really if you mess up on a route or something, like get on them and take that presence of a captain as a quarterback. Yeah. And I think that's what you want to see. And I don't see that on Aiden O'Connell. I think Aiden O'Connell for sure knows he's not a rookie no more, but he's still there feeling like, okay, it was my second year and that type of thing. And he has to snap out of that because he has all the qualities to become great in the NFL, Yeah. But I want to get your take, obviously, on preseason. We're here. Saturday was insane. I know there was a couple Raider parties, watch parties all over. But what was your? Let's just talk Aiden O'Connell first. I mean, how'd you see him in this preseason?
You know what? I was excited. And I'll say this: as far as even watch parties for a preseason game, I don't think anybody does that but the fucking Raider Nation. Right. Like, who gets as hype as we do over preseason? But when I saw O'Connell come out there, I was good with what I saw. If you remember, they started at the 5-yard line. So I was like, damn, that's messed up. He's got all the way down the field. Yeah. But he came in, and he led them down the field. Right. Like, what I saw from him in that beginning was good on offensively. He was making quick throws. He moved up in the pocket, made a big throw. And I made a big throw to Jacoby, to Tucker. Even looking to go down the field, even with the run game. It wasn't until the end when he got sacked, and then it was we had to settle for a field
goal. But did he roll out or he moved in the pocket? He
moved in.
You see,
he moved in.
I don't think that's moving out the pocket.
I mean, it's not moving out, but it's that presence to know that he can extend the play and then just move up a little and make a big throw.
The thing that we couldn't get nothing clear is because our offensive line they're not there right now. Like they were.
Oh my God.
They're not. I don't know if they're healthy or they didn't play all their starters, but that scares me when Aiden O'Connell stays like a statue still. And if he moves in the pocket, I mean, he's a pocket quarterback. We have to just accept, as much as Raider fans want him to move around and extend plays, he's going to move into the pocket, like you said, forward or maybe just to the side and just let it go. But I do think he reads his progressions good.
He does them faster.
I think he sees everything, all his options. It's still mind-blowing how good Jacoby Meyer is.
Man.
I mean, Devontae Adams wasn't there, but that guy will just, you know what, you're in a bind, just throw that shit to Jacoby. But I did see Aiden O'Connell looking at all his progressions, looking at all his routes, faking the cornerbacks and faking the safeties or whatever, just how he looked one way and when the ball went the other way. All that stuff. I like that, but I just don't think he has enough time. That's why it was like, there was plays where he had to go and just you could tell. I could tell that that wasn't where he wanted to go in certain times. Yeah, and he's like fuck. He didn't. The decision was not like still. He wants to be so completely opposite from Minchew. Like he's like if he sees something he likes and he takes for a second, he won't risk the chance to let that shit go. Yeah, that's what I saw Aiden O'Connell. Now we go to Minchew, bro.
They're completely different, and I get what people say that Minchew will extend the play, and I do like that to a certain part. But also, you have to let the play develop. The one thing I will say about O'Connell, what you were saying, when the play doesn't go as right, that one where he got sacked, the receivers collided into each other. Yeah. At that point, Minchew would have ran probably. O'Connell went back and got sacked. With Minchew, he runs. Yeah. Sometimes I think Minchew runs too early, though, and it's always to the right. Always to the right, if you notice, and that's his comfort spot. Yeah. Like he'll look, and he'll move to the right, and then he'll throw it. But he did make some good throws. Yeah. Even on that first touchdown, it was a key third down. if he doesn't roll out, he might get sacked.
Yeah.
Him rolling out, extended, got the first down, then we scored the touchdown.
Yeah.
So I get why people like Minchew, and so do I. But I think with him, he's so used to playing the way he does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's beneficial to have him move it, and if it's going to keep being the same way.
Yeah.
Too early.
One thing for sure, you were able to see the difference when Aiden O'Connell was there and Minchew was there. You were able to see the veteran player and the one that has 2 seasons or about to be 2 seasons.
2.
You could tell right away that in those situations, and you could tell that when Minchew was there, it was like, fuck it, let's do it, like whatever, let's go out there and score, and that's what I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Raider fans, just watching that game right away, they want to give the job to Minchew just because that first drive, like, and it was obvious. Like, I think I went on my Instagram and I was like, okay, well, just Minchew got the job, fucking, you know what I mean? Because he it looked like his chemistry with Trey Tucker was just fuck to a T, bro. Like, boom, and then, so I was able to see that, and that's the only thing that I could do any comparison between them. Just that he just goes in there and you could just tell he got the ball out quicker than Aiden O'Connell. I think so.
You think he got the ball out quicker?
I think so. I mean,
because if you think about it, he even though he was in there, when he still rolled out, he's still holding on to the ball.
Yeah.
And he'll extend the play.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess it just depends what kind of quarterback.
I
you
think
want.
that just that drive when they scored a touchdown, it just felt like maybe because Aiden O'Connell didn't score, and that's we were just wanting
That's
to
what
see
I was gonna
that.
say.
Yeah. But hey,
so you were to pick right now, you would want Minchew over O'Connell, and you were a big O'Connell fan.
I want Aiden O'Connell, bro.
Yeah?
I want Aiden O'Connell just because he's taller, and I still think he's more accurate than Minchew.
I think so too.
I think he's more accurate than Minchew.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with Aiden O'Connell is that he's a pocket quarterback.
He's a pocket,
and
he
we
is
have
a
to
pocket quarterback.
We have to come to our senses now that the NFL there's no pocket quarterback who's really out there. I mean, you could probably name a few, but everything now is like the defense is quicker. Your routes get stopped faster, so you need to extend plays. That's shit. I mean, look, Mahomes. Look at the dude from the Bills. What's that name?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Look at these new quarterbacks. They hold on to the ball. Boom. They extend plays, and then that's why all these receivers then start moving around, and that's how this NFL goes now, man. Like, it seems like the defense knows all the offensive options they have now, and they're stopped, and now the receivers and the tight ends are just scrambling around to get an open pass.
Yeah.
That's just the way I see it. But Aiden O'Connell, we're not going to get that from him.
No, and you're right. The pocket passers are very few now. Mm-hmm. And to have a pocket passer goes back to what you were saying, the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
I think not having Colton Miller out there right now hurts that part. Because Pete was out there and he let people through a couple of times. You're like, what the hell? The very few, you got Stafford, you got Goff over in Detroit that are legit pocket passers that don't do the running. But in order to have that, it comes down to the offensive line.
Right.
If offensive line can hold up, I think O'Connell will be able to have the most success. But if they're going to be letting people through, the quarterback's going to have to be running for his life, then it would favor a quarterback like Minchew. Because when it comes to that, you could still see O'Connell struggles with mobility running outside the pocket, like you said. Yeah.
And then I guess a lot of us forget that Minchew, he's a risk taker. And that's where all the interceptions come. Mm-hmm. So I'm waiting to see that shit.
We almost saw one because the one that he threw and it got tipped. Yeah. Like those are the ones I'm talking about. Because where he threw it, the receiver, even though it hit the receiver's hands, but it was hard to catch, it got tipped. If it got tipped up in the air, those are the ones that get intercepted.
And I think it goes with like pros and cons because you're like he's a risk taker, and a lot of times you got to risk it, and that's when you get the big plays and you score touchdowns. But then you get the other side of the coin, and it's like turnovers, like and pick sixes, and all that stuff, and that's what makes it bad. And now you see O'Connell, he's not a risk taker, and then it's like
he was a couple times. That one he threw deep, that was the risk to be able to extend the play and not just do the old.
I did see that little difference, but I still think like if it's like a like a 3rd and 8, and he has nothing. He's just gonna take the sack or throw the ball away.
Yeah.
Like car shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
we don't
You know
want
what
that
I mean?
anymore.
And if it's 3rd and 8 with Minchew and you have nobody, you best believe that he's gonna try to run and get those 8 yards.
And that's what he did. He rolled out. Yeah. He did do
So
that.
that's the problem, and I think it's gonna be very difficult for Antonio Pierce come Saturday. I think he's gonna start Minchew this time.
That's what I heard. That's what everybody keeps thinking.
Oh, I haven't heard shit. I just think Aiden O'Connell started, and he saw the way he started and how he did the game. Now we're going to see the way Minchew starts and how he takes over the game in the first quarter. That's what I think. I'm not. Don't quote me. Haven't heard nothing, but I think that's what's going to happen. So, I mean.
No, yeah, I haven't heard anything about. That's what most, I guess, fans are thinking, that it's going to be backwards. The one thing AP did say yesterday, though, in his presser, was that we will know who the quarterback is after this Saturday.
Yeah.
So after this Cowboy game, this whole Minchew or O'Connell thing should be settled, and then we're going to know who AP decides to rock with. It has to be so
difficult and the pressure just to choose who's going to be your quarterback.
Yeah.
You know? I just feel like Antonio Pierce feels some type of commitment with Aiden O'Connell.
It's like you've said before, you know, he knows him from last year. Yeah, that was his guy he chose. He rocked with him. He won enough games to keep his job.
I just mean last year, if let's say AP becomes the interim head coach, and he sticks with fucking Jimmy Garoppolo,
oh my God,
and we fucking lose all these games, I don't think AP gets the job.
No, he doesn't.
You know what I mean? And then he sees fucking 89-year-old fucking what's his name. The other quarterback we had,
Hoyer,
like he's not gonna fucking take him. So his only option was Aiden O'Connell, and I'm alright with this kid, and he did all right. You know, I think, I mean, he did all right. So he did so. I mean, all right enough to give Antonio Pierce the job. At the end of the day, you needed a quarterback to be fucking okay.
Yeah,
but I just only think it's gonna be very hard for that decision, and I'm very interested to see that. Unfortunately, I won't be at the game on Sunday. It's my son's birthday, and
Oh, congrats to your son, though. How old?
Fucking 18. I was making all these plans for the game, bro, and it's like
I remember that because you mess with Cowboys
I
fans
ignore
so much,
the date.
bro.
I'm like, then when I saw, I was like, what? That's his birthday. And then my wife's like, hey, you're gonna go to the game? You're gonna leave your son right here? Like, oh. But I was looking forward to that one, but it's not gonna happen this year. But it's all good. So, okay, the quarterback situation, that's priority. That's the big thing everyone's asking. Now, let me ask you this, and be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Our defense fucking sucks on running game.
Okay, so people say that, and then they look at how many yards they got. But that was total. The first half, the score was 20-7.
This shit looks trash, bro.
Our actual first-string defense did good, but they did give up some runs, some big third downs, but...
our defense is good when it comes to like the airplay and everything. You see that we have some dogs out there, but we cannot stop the run for shit.
And they're gonna have to, because if you think about who we play the first 2 games, the Chargers are gonna run, Baltimore is gonna run. Yeah. So they need to sharpen that shit up for sure.
Fuck. Did Tyree Wilson play?
Man, he was in there a little bit, and the couple plays I did saw, it was the same stuff. Him trying to bull through people, and he just gets stood up. No moves, no spin, like nothing. Yeah.
What about Wilkins?
Wilkins did good.
Yeah.
Wilkins was there. There was even one in the beginning. He kind of got in the quarterback's face and rushed the throw, and that's what he's going to be, the one that's going to be doing. Wilkins was there. He was good. Yeah. Max was there. Kuntz. The thing with the defense was they didn't do too many blitzes. It was very simple, very vanilla, like how they said.
Yeah.
They just line up and let's just play. I think we're going to see a difference once the game actually starts. You'll see the stunts. You'll see the blitzes. You'll see the different formations that they'll be able to use.
It's, I don't know, man. I didn't really pay attention to that shit. I was really focusing on the quarterbacks. And every time we went on defense, I went to fucking feed my dog or did some shit, and I came back. That's all I care about, you know. Like it's because that's what's really it's all about. Like
that's the big thing right now.
And you know what's cool? Like every year like Raiders, like we win all our preseason games.
Yeah,
you know,
and
what I
then
mean?
we
Like, we're fucking preseason champions,
3-0,
and then
baby.
we start our first game fucking losing, and it's like, okay, this could be it, bro. It could be a switcheroo on that shit because, you know, and those Raider fans that were out there, I know you're watching, fuckers. Don't even trip, man. We gave that game away to them. Yeah. Because I don't know what was the deal with those timeouts, bro. Like,
it was a lesson.
Like,
honestly,
no, it was on purpose. Just let them fucking.
The second half, I didn't even pay that much attention to the game because it was the scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I was really even watching the game at that point. I was watching a live, and I was just more into the conversation about O'Connell and Minchew. And then the game ended, and I was like, oh, okay, we lost, big deal. Like, so what? It's And then I saw a bunch of people tripping out about the timeouts.
It was like they had. I think it was like 42 seconds left on the clock. And Vikings have no timeouts. We have all our timeouts. And they were rushing to get, to spike the ball. And Raiders called timeout. Like, timeout.
Yeah. Like maybe they thought we were going to get the ball back or something.
That's the thing. I still don't know what was the deal with that. And I don't know if I mean, you hear all these other radio podcast shows. I don't know what was the deal. Like, he was trying to call timeout so they could kick a field goal and us try to get the ball back, but I just felt like we gave the ball away to them and just gave them like, here, we'll call timeout for you. We'll call timeout for you.
Here, we got you.
and they every time they call timeout, they keep moving the ball 8 yards, 9 yards, and it was like, what the fuck? Like, we gave them a free field goal, and they won the game. But I know fucking Raiders don't give a fuck. The players don't care.
It's preseason.
It's whatever. Preseason. Fucking fans like us would we lost, but it's preseason.
Were you mad that we lost?
No,
I wasn't.
I didn't get too far.
To me, the game was the first half. That's when our starters play. Yeah.
No, I didn't get mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be upset if we lose this Saturday though.
Against the Cowboys?
Fuck yeah. I don't give a shit if it's preseason. Dude, you know how much shit it was gonna be. Oh my God, I could just see it now if we lose to the Cowboys, bro. It's preseason, but for me, that's a fucking Super Bowl right there, bro. I don't care who playing. We gotta beat those fools.
We do.
And then we went to Allegiant Stadium, we beat you guys. Fuck you.
Yeah, you think there's gonna be a lot of Cowboy fans there?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're gonna travel to Vegas.
Vegas, man. It's crazy. Did you see the Rams Stadium? I mean, Cowboys, they
yeah, I saw
Cowboys,
there was a lot there.
Cowboys, they travel, man. But but I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's at Allegiant Stadium, bro. So it's like,
the first game.
For the football players, I know they don't give a shit. But for us, especially for me, all I do is clown Cowboys. All I do is talk shit about the Cowboys and the 49ers. And we play them back to back, Cowboys and Niners. At least we won, fuckers. Like, you know what I mean? But that's it, man. I don't know if I don't know what's the deal about who's starting quarterback this Saturday, but
do you think it makes a difference if it's going to be Minchew or O'Connell again?
Yeah, big time. Because
Minchew got the ball more.
I think Minchew didn't play with the starters. Jacoby Meyer wasn't out there when he got the ball.
He played with the starters
Trey
too.
Trey
Tucker was out there. Wilkerson was out there. Yeah, you're right. I didn't see Myers out there.
Yeah. No, I think.
But Mayer and Bowers were.
Yeah, but they were not. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I think it definitely matters. Because everyone gets those little fucking the nervous feeling about starting the game, and you go out there, you're snapping the first ball, and then how you have ball control and everything. Yeah, I think it matters who starts.
And then Devontae will be back this week.
Yeah, I mean, you think about this is the first game on Saturday, and Nate O'Connell said, "Okay, you're the starter for the preseason game." Then you start getting all those fucking nerve feelings and fuck, shit, I got you have all that pressure on you that fuck, I gotta produce now because you're going in there and you're fighting for your job pretty much. No matter if you're a bench, okay, it's cool. Yes, you're with the Raiders, but both of them, they want to be starters in this league. That's what you fucking play the NFL for. That's why you want to be the starter for the Raiders. I'm the quarterback, that type of shit. So when they tell you you're the starter for that game, you have that pressure on you when you first start. And they're seeing how the fuck you go out there and how you're going to react. And then Minchew comes in, fucking like, all right, second quarter, dude. Like, fucking, it's second quarter, fucking, it's all good, man. And we fucking got 3 points. And that's how he talks, that fucking guy. All right, guys, let's just go in and score, man. It's all good, bro. Like, hey, fucking, we're going to do this shit. And he's like completely relaxed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to
That
tell
dude
you.
is real relaxed.
But and this was relaxed because he goes in the second quarter after the whole pressure of Aiden O'Connell playing the first quarter as you have to produce. So he goes in here like all fucking chill, and he fucking he produces, scores a touchdown in his first fucking drive. So now that's why I think Gardner Minshew is gonna start. You're the starter at Allegiant Stadium with shitload of Raider fans
They're gonna be
present and a lot of media there.
Yeah.
And you're playing fucking America's team. Fuck you,
Those
motherfuckers.
fools.
You're playing America's team, and so now the heavy loads on Minchew.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like I'm starting. Fuck, I'm kind of talking like that motherfucker.
You are right now. You got it stuck with you.
Now I'm gonna start. So the pressure is on Gardner Minshew now to go out to Allegiant Stadium and do the same shit you did in the second quarter, move the ball around, do your shit, and produce. And now, and having that behind your head, where AP says we're gonna choose a quarterback after this game. So look at the pressure there. You see what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
We're gonna see the difference there, and then. So this could be interesting because if he goes in there and doesn't do nothing, and then Aiden O'Connell comes in all fucking
and lights it up or something,
all relaxed because he didn't start, and he goes in there, lights him up, and then he gets the job. So it's interesting, bro.
Hey, what did you think about the running backs? I know this year's no Josh Jacobs, so we got Zeus and Madison.
Zeus number 3, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
They did all right, I guess.
Yeah. You think they're going to be able to get it done? We're not going to miss Josh.
Yeah, we're going to miss Josh.
We're going to miss Jay.
For sure. I just say that because we had Josh Jacobs for a while, and no matter what, he's a bitch now. But he did he did his thing with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what the fuck is this? And he did his thing with us, and we knew that we needed 2-3 yards. I was confident that motherfucker was going to pull that shit in there. I'm not confident because this new quarterback's who's and everything. So until we start seeing production and starting seeing that, then I'll start feeling better. Because to tell you the truth, I didn't really pay attention to the running backs in this
I
game.
did. I was a big Josh fan, so I was one of those people that was upset he left. And I get it. He's a bitch now. He left another team. I'm not going to cheer for him no more. But I was very hesitant about Zeus. Yeah. So when I did see him out there with the ball running hard and faster than I thought, it made me feel better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not so worried about the running backs like I was before the season started. So seeing because remember, we're going to run a lot. So seeing them run, and then the way Minchew and the way O'Connell handled the offense, I definitely feel better. I think this is a good Dallas defense we're going to face.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll go out there, they'll go up there, put up some points, touchdowns. No field goals. I'm tired of getting field goals all the damn time. We need fucking touchdowns.
That's the other thing with who the fuck Carlson?
Carlson, yeah.
That's her kicker, right?
Yeah.
I feel comfortable with him anytime, bro.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
Money
I'm
Carlson.
so comfortable like with him. But yes, that has to change. Being in the red zone and just going for fucking field goals is not.
Yeah.
That shit has to change.
Did you like the new kickoff, or was it weird?
What the fuck is that? Bro, I still don't even understand what's going on.
The refs didn't even understand it. They had them like lined up wrong in the beginning.
Well, dude, I don't understand. I don't know what is the point of that.
So the point is less collisions when you're running faster. So if you're lined up on the other side of the field, you're coming down, you're running a lot faster, right? Now they're only like 5-10 yards away from each other. So the collisions are a lot less impactful. It's supposed to make the other teams run the kickoffs more instead of just downing the ball or taking the touchback. So that's the whole point of it, is they want to see more kickoff returns.
Yeah, I think in probably a couple years we're gonna play tag football and shit. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Flags, yeah. Well, they can wear those things now. Remember the ones we saw in the field on the
Yeah.
training? They can wear those on their helmets.
Nobody's
now if they
gonna wear
want.
that shit,
Yeah.
bro. Who's
Can
gonna
you
wear
imagine
that?
if you're the
They're
one
gonna
dude that
get
comes
so
out
fucking.
there
They're
with
gonna
it?
clown your ass. Nobody's wearing that shit. I'd be surprised if anybody wears that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that pretty much wraps it up with the preseason. Cowboy game, I think it's a 7 o'clock game, right?
Yeah, it's a 7 o'clock
7
game.
p.m. game in Las Vegas, Raiders,
Vegas.
Cowboys. And we're, shit, let's see what happens there. We were waiting on someone. I think they're probably not going to be here in time, but there's all these fucking Raider parties happening. You have all the information pretty much. If you could just talk about certain events that are happening. So Raider Nation, if you are traveling to Los Angeles, September 8th is the Raiders Chargers opener home game for the Chargers here at SoFi Stadium. But there is many activities going on, guys, on the on Saturday the 7th, on the 6th of September, and yeah, and if you're here early on Thursday, I'm trying to work. I was trying to do a comedy show for you guys on Thursday night.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was trying to plan something, but I never got the okay. But I was trying to do like a Raiders Charger night comedy on Thursday night. You know, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
But
yeah.
we still have enough time to probably put something together, but that remains to be seen. But yeah, let Cheeto Linus, let the Raider fans know what's going on starting on the.
So Friday, September 6th, from 6 p.m. to close at the XOXO Lounge. You will have the Nation Booster Club will be there for a meet and greet for Raider fans. It'll be a birthday bash for the President Oso. Mm-hmm. It's going to be his birthday bash, but you'll meet a lot of the super fans there. So you'll be able to hang out, chill, kick it at the XOXO Lounge there. OG Mari will be there as well. And then the next day, on the 7th, OG Mari is going to have her little event in Long Beach as well. And that'll be earlier in the day where you can go out there, get some merch. I know last year they had a bunch of trucks, some low riders out there to be able to meet with the fans. And then that night is the LA Takeover. That night is the LA Takeover, that's being brought to you by Raider Crusaders. I will be there as one of the ones selling the merch. That's over in Hollywood Park. So the LA Takeover with the Raider Nation Takeover, a player, Isaiah Palomau, he is going to be there present as part of the autographs. You got different performers. You got Namek, you got Certified, you got Yaya. The Black Hole will also be in the house, will be present. We have Lil Easy E's album release party as well that day, celebrating Lil Easy E's birthday. So he will be in the house, and it's going to be fun. And in order to be able to attend that event, you are going to have to buy tickets. So you can go on there and on, Eventbrite? Go on Eventbrite and get your pre-sale tickets for that event. And it's going to be fun, and that's going to be on Saturday. And then come Sunday, game day, of course, LA Takeover, we're going to black out SoFi. Yeah. Go over to the Pink Lot. I'm gonna be there. We're gonna have our own little tailgate spot as well.
Oh, with
the
people?
Yeah, with the people from Oakland, from the crew, and then you're gonna be able to do a meet and greet with me and my boys from the Raider Syndicate. That's Chris, Protect the Shield, Turf, Ultimate Raider Fan, Raider Rundown, and myself, and just come through. Say hey, what's up? Come kick it with us for a little bit, and it's gonna be fun, bro. Because I can't wait for that game. I'm excited.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up with all the events. You mentioned the EXO, right?
I mentioned the EXO and Maris, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, Raider Nation, if you're out here, remember, it's going to be on and cracking that weekend of September 8th. Hopefully, I do have some comedy events for you guys on Thursday. I was not trying to do, because I know Friday is busy, Saturday is busy. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to do a Thursday night event. Comedy show for the Raiders and Charger fans. Yeah. So I know that'll be dope because they'll come out, but that still remains to be seen.
Yeah, hopefully you can get that done, bro. That'll be cool for people who haven't got a chance to see it. Yeah.
So, I don't have nothing else regarding. This is what I wanted to talk about, Raider Nation. Those that are watching this show, either on Cheeto Linus channel or on your boy MC Raider channel, leave a comment. We'll make sure to reply to all the comments if we can. Let me know how you feel about training camp, and if you went to training camp, and also the first game of preseason. And And yeah, man, you have anything else?
Yeah,
bro?
no, the same. Yeah, if you're either watching, on MC Raiders channel or my channel, make sure you follow both of us. We got a lot of stuff coming up this season. We're excited. Like you said, anytime anybody leaves a comment, much appreciated. We reply to you. We appreciate it all. Let us know what you think. Are you on Minchew? Are you O'Connell? Are you for AP? Do you see things going forward? Just let us know, and we're always going to be here.
And that's it, man. Raider Nation. I appreciate it for taking your time and tuning in to the Real Talk Nation podcast. This is your boy MC Raider, Chito Linus, and we are out. Peace.